Hello, ex-Jehovah's Witnesses. Thanks very much for watching The Great Apostate. If you like what I do, please like and subscribe. Tell your friends, say nice things on XJW forums, all that kind of good stuff. Because your participation makes my videos better. Hope you're all doing well today. This video is part of a ongoing series that I do called Agony Uncle. Sometimes it's called Agony Aunt, but you get the idea. If you've got a Jehovah's Witness or even cult-related question, and I can give you some advice, I will be happy to do so. And this was a particularly tough one for me. Number one, because I don't like, as an adult, I don't really like having great conversations with kids on the internet. But this was a person who came to me, said they were 11 years old, and asked me what advice I would give them to help them leave the cult. Their parents are very much in, and they no longer believe it, and they think it's rubbish, and what can I do? So as I said, number one, thank you very much. You'll be watching this video, so I'm going to call you M for the sake of argument. Thank you very much for contacting me. Number two, probably not wise to contact people online, okay? It's a dangerous world out there, and it wouldn't be something that I would be very happy my own kids doing, okay? That said, you got no particular worries from me. Okay, so what can you do? You're 11 years old, and you know it's bullshit, and yet your witness parents don't. Well, number one, it's very difficult, especially at your age, is you need to shut up a little bit, okay? You can't be bringing this out too much, because what it's going to lead to is lots and lots of trouble for you in your life. It's going to lead you to your parents giving you grief, the elders giving you grief, your family, extended family. It's going to lead you to being marked in the Kingdom Hall and having no friends and no associations, all that bad stuff, okay? Number two, you have to prepare yourself. You're only 11. You're not. I move my camera. My laptop's in the way. You have to prepare yourself for the future. You're in a religion you don't want to be in, and you want to get out of it. Well done, you. So I recommend you do that, and I congratulate you for wanting to do that. But that said, that's on the long finger a little bit at this stage. What you need to do now is concentrate on your education. You need to concentrate on what are you going to do when you get out? What's the plan? Okay, you're 11. Yes, you should be talking about Pokemon and riding BMXs, but you're not. You're thinking in the future, and I really admire you for that. You're very lucky that you're thinking so far ahead, because in the future you'll be out. I was out when I was 25. I have friends that didn't leave the Jehovah's Witnesses. Hey, I'm shrinking. Oh, look at that. Let me see. Let's get you back up here. I have friends who didn't leave the Jehovah's Witnesses until they were 60 years old. Oh, up, down. What's it going to be? I don't know. We'll see if she stays there. I can make this work. There we go. Yeah, I have friends who didn't leave the Witnesses till they were late 50s, 60 years old. So if you're leaving at 16 or 18, you're still doing a damn sight better than they did. Prepare yourself for the future. Get an education. Don't let anyone stop you getting that education. Stay on the sidelines of your congregation. Don't get too involved. If by all means, there's something that you can do that would lead to, a future. So for instance, let's say you wanted to be a builder. Well, I got no problem when you join the Quick Build team. No problem whatsoever if they still do that. Or even volunteering some time building at Bethel or some crap like that. Because what you're really doing is you're parlaying your kids' time for your own time for skills that you're going to be able to use in the future. So whatever that is you want to do, if you can find a way to learn that, great, do it. That said, don't make basic mistakes. Don't don't get into relationships with Jehovah's Witness girls. Or if you're a girl, if you're a boy, don't get into relationship with Jehovah's Witness boys. If you're a girl, okay, because the heart's going to do what the heart's going to do, and you might find you're stuck or pregnant or the father of some Jehovah's Witness babies at some point, and you don't want that. Okay. Other things, if the parents that you're with now, if your parents who I no doubt love you, if you find that they're too difficult, if you find that you're in a position where you're being emotionally abused or even physically abused, as witnesses certainly would in my day, then by all means contact child lines that may exist in your area. Contact social services, speak to a teacher, tell them your situation. If you have family that aren't Jehovah's Witnesses, try get in touch with them and tell them your situation, but only if you feel that it's got to that stage where you've got no other options, okay? That said, when you do get to the age when you're able to leave the Jehovah's Witnesses, I want you to understand something, is that you may find that things are too difficult now. You might find it's, very tough and very stressful, and it shouldn't be that way, and I'm sorry it is for you. But at the same time, there are kids who make a living in Africa right now, your age, by walking barefoot through dumps to try to find little pieces of metal. So yes, it's tough for you, but let's get it into context. Okay, there are worse lives. Okay, there are worse lives. You're not in a great one, but you can be in a worse one, and we're gonna get you through it, but it might take a little while. Okay, I hope this has been some use to you. Got a bullet pointed again for you. Concentrate on your education. Don't let anyone take that off you. Make a plan for what you want to do in the future. Stick to it. Okay, learn from whoever you can so that you've got skills when it comes to you eventually saying, you know what, adios, I'm out of this nonsense. Don't fight your parents, unduly on this issue. Just, play the good kid and just forget about it as much as you can. And of course, it goes without saying, I don't think you're going to do this, don't get baptized. Okay? Because that's going to become a disaster for you later on in life if you choose to get baptized and you want any relationship with your parents. Okay? So don't get baptized. Any other things you want to ask me? You know where to get me. Contact me through Facebook, and I will do my best to help. It's a tough one, and as usual, these videos don't make themselves. They're made in the comment sections. So if you've watched this and you have something to say to this young person, please get in touch below. Thank you very much, guys, and have a good day.